Oh, okay. So there's 115,000 people watching this on YouTube. Normally in the trap for idiots, we have idiots, but now we have Oblivion. This is my partner's version of Oblivion. With the map and everything. We'll use it here as a thing. Hold on. I didn't have time to check any of my things. Hi Phantom, let's hope this works. I did new stream stuff. Hey guys, hi. Oh, you are so far away. Mostly you're seeing my shirt. Will you put your hair? Hydrate. I forgot to take water actually. This is good. It's weird. This is my waiting face. Someone said Todd Oblivion, and I like that one. I do have coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna put this thing on for you guys, so you can watch the timer. Oh no, you can't be there. Display? There we go. Should I fit it better? Do you guys? Oh, hi! It is I, the streamer. I don't have like a good stand for the camera, so it's like very far away. Oh, the stream quality is really good. Wow, it's like I'm in a game menu. Oh, Oblivion MMO, let's go. Hi, Delincy Gaming. Hi. Phantom and Jesse, thank you so much for subscribing, and you guys are such legends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm a little hyper today. I guess we're all kind of excited, so excuse me if I'm all over the place. I am. Oblivion was not your most favorite Elder Scrolls game, but it is amazing. See, I haven't played Oblivion more than a few hours. Big reveal time, I know. But I'm excited because everyone else is so excited, so the hype is like gone to me. Everyone loves the game so much, it has to be good, and now it's like my chance to play it like this. Well, we don't know anything, Windy Girl. We don't know anything yet. Hi, Cream. I'm gonna get that water because I need it to hydrate. This thing is empty. I need water for the release. We have 11 minutes. We can just check. So we don't even know if it's the Oblivion Remastered. There's just been rumors and leaks. So we're just gonna chat and see what it is. Everyone knows it's gonna be the Oblivion Remastered, but we don't know anything about it. Or maybe it's an Oblivion DLC for Starfield like they did with Doom. Music is hype as fuck though. See, I didn't have any specific reason why I didn't play Oblivion. I just like I tried it, I started it, and I was kind of confused. I have this problem where if I suck at video games, I don't want to play them. So I'm a filthy casual, okay? And so the game confused me, and I was playing it on a friend's computer, and I just didn't get into it. And then I wasn't there anymore to play on that computer. I've meant to start it. I own the game. I've meant to start it and mod it, but I've just not done that. It's just always something. One of these days I will play Oblivion. There's all these rumors floating around. Like, I don't want to speculate anything. I'm just gonna wait for the official stuff. Thank you, Viking. It's good to see you. Do you guys want me to turn off the chat from the screen? I think I'm gonna turn the chat off once the thing starts. For now, we can be like this, or like this, or something. I'll put myself in the corner when it starts. Thank you so much, Smiley, for gifting us up to Viking. See, if it's not creation engine or cryo engine or whatever it is, then I'm worried about the modability. But we will find out, I guess. One more month left on it. Nice. There's so many messages coming through right now. Like everyone who streams Bethesda games is also going live. We don't know. I mean, there's just speculations. We don't know what it's on. If it's Unreal, it's going to be much harder to mod. Everyone will have to learn new tools and things. I hope it's something. I'm not going to speculate at all because we don't know. I refuse to go, like, for the past week or so, people have been talking about the leaks and the rumors, and I didn't engage with it because I think leaking things is kind of disrespectful to the developers. Just let them cook. But now that it came from Bethesda officially, then I was like, hell yeah, I'm on the hype train. Hey, Sammy. It's so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Did you have a nice Easter, guys? Today's like the first normal day in here, in 4 days in Finland, because we get Friday and Monday off for Easter, so it's like 4 days. If the devs leaked it, it was very sneaky. Either brilliant or really stupid. So I like Starfield. I worked on it. It would be kind of awful to say that I didn't like Starfield. I worked on it for a time. I was on the dev team. It didn't grab me the same way Skyrim and Fallout 4 did, but I do enjoy playing it a lot. There's lots of great things about it. I'm excited every time I play. I just haven't really played that much lately. I don't know what I've been doing. I'm wasting my time not playing video games. By the way, I haven't streamed since the charity stream in March. So how is all the sounds and things, like sound levels? Can you hear me okay? Is the mic too high? How can you hear the music from the 6-minute countdown? I mean, it's very hard to finish Starfield because it's always going to keep generating new content. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Sanity check. I just like really rushed this. Usually I do all this like checks and make sure I have captions on, and the music is a bit quiet. I'll probably put it on a little bit for you guys. I just have the I think YouTube has a bit better quality for Bethesda streams, so I turned on the YouTube stream. So it is allowed to be streamed. I know. Hold on, I'm gonna say. Where is my thing? There it is. I still exist. Oh, I'm glad YouTube brought you here. When I stream on YouTube and Twitch. I haven't been streaming a lot lately, mostly just charity streams. I'm just Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now, to be honest. Wouldn't it be sweet if they announced both news about the Elder Scrolls 6 and the Oblivion remake? That would be the stream of like the stream of a decade, really. You're scanning planets. I want to do that. I want to put an audiobook on and just scan all the planets. That's my plan for maybe when I take a vacation or something. Hey Jason Gaines, how are you? Have you been streaming lately? I'm gonna shout you out anyway. At least you played Fallout 4 at some point. My cheeks are so hot. I am drinking coffee, I'm herding cats. I am fueled by coffee and spite. I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna be announced to be played today or if it's just a teaser. It has to be big. They are just doing this out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out with me while we do this. It's just so much more fun to watch in real time and like hang out together and comment on it other than just watching the stream from Bethesda by ourselves. Yeah, I know about the leaks, but the leaks weren't really right. They said that it would be coming out on 21st, that it would shadow drop, and now and on 21st actually they announced the stream, the broadcast. So I'm gonna take everything that we heard from the leaks and rumors with a grain of salt. You know, you will really not know what is true until you watch it coming from Bethesda, and that's what I always try to tell people. Like, let the devs cook. When it's official, you will hear it from Bethesda. The frame rate on this stream is excellent. I'm looking at the sparks coming from the fire, and it's so good. Look at it. It's like a game menu. It's like you're in the main menu of a game, really. Ugh. Guys, less than 2 minutes until we know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna tweet and go to Blue Sky in case someone is not alive yet. I hate Twitter, but I have to do this so that I reach more people. I keep seeing messages pop up of people people going live on Twitch. Like a lot of creators who play Bethesda games are going live. I'm sad I'm missing all my friends' streams, but Bethesda is right. Stop right there, criminal scum. Pay your bounty here. We shall pay the bounty. Okay, we got less than a minute, so I'm gonna turn off the chat from the screen so we can see the thing in all its glory. You guys can still follow the chat. There we go. Then I'm gonna turn off the Ko-fi thing. There we go. Then I'm gonna move Elicam here and put it smaller. Maybe. Okay, 20 seconds. Are you guys ready?
Oblivion Creations when?
Oblivion Creations when? It's happening. The happening punkers. Can we get some hypes to the chat?
Hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Hurra!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Sorry.
Here we are 20 years later. When you think about the Elder Scrolls,
Hi, Todd!
to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda
Hi,
Game
Matt!
Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when
Oh,
it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
he means the
Back to
features.
Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working
Hi,
with these
Ashley.
people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my god, it's been 20 years?
Oh,
I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like,
I mean,
there's this like
that is hype as
flood
fuck.
of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer. It all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved
Megan!
it. Like, they loved it.
I love her.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back
I
and
have
experience
goosebumps.
that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond
Yo!
which no waking eye may see.
Look at it.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing
More
them for the first
stuff.
time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Do you see the water?
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our
Hi.
team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible.
Oh shit.
We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
I don't want to sit down. Oh, look at it.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Time someone got here.
Yes.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim.
That's me. That's
You
me.
embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering
There you have.
and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
People are like, oh, they're gonna charge separately for the DLCs.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Yes.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Guys, I'm gonna cry.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Noise. I'm getting kind of ESO vibes.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals.
There it is.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Danny's the best. Look at this.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit.
Nice. Is it?
Eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
Okay,
Every
but
single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
take my money.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And Real Tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures.
So
As a
cool.
result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living,
There it is.
breathing world.
Someone said that
You
picture was
really feel
AI.
like you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
That's the adoring fan. Voice actor. Where adoring fan?
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Oh no.
It's UI and UX. It's audio. We've updated
Arena
features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
We were
So
able
good.
to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
This looks
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern.
Some people said they wanted them changed to leveling and some didn't. Like, oh, I hope they don't change the leveling.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
In the
One
many.
of our goals was to have a third-person view that
So
compared
cool.
to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective
Hi,
is all the
Menarche.
same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum!
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
They should have made Sheogorath look like Wes
One of
Johnson.
the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
So sneak.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Moi pitää mennä.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided as 2025, that people are going to want to sprint.
Yeah.
In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Looks so
Every
good.
single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion Oblivion. What
Okay.
are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
Mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
Yeah.
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Yay, you did it.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel it.
There it is.
It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oh, AZURA.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into
Wes
it,
Johnson was like
the love that went into
30th of all the NPCs.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
I hope they did, Jim. I hope they did.
This game to a new generation of players. I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
Smiley, it's happening! Thank you so much.
Absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation
They have so many chances of like
has been an incredible experience.
just do funny things like that, leaving the things. Okay.
I want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
There it is.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available today.
Woo! Goes to Steam. Take my money, Todd.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Look at animals.
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akata.
You already bought it?
These are the closing days of the third era. And the final hours of my life.
Oh no!
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning.
Ew, gross.
This is yet to come. Looks clear.
Oh no. Rip no jäbät.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I can't go. I'm watching this. I can't go buy it on Steam right now. It's on my screen. Is here. Let's fucking go. Okay, so the stream for the evening is playing Oblivion. Okay, I have questions. That was a unicorn. Also, photo mode.
And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Today. Wait, what was it? What was that? There was a thing. Was that it? Do we do thing? Yes. Don't mind if I do.
More horse armor.
More horse armor. Alright. We're gonna leave this on. Then I'm gonna grab Steam. I'm gonna go to store. Okay. Recommended. Oblivion. Well, don't mind if I do. Deluxe edition, okay. 55 euros or 65 euros. What do we get with the deluxe edition? Read more, please. Deluxe edition has horse armor. Oh, deluxe has all the DLC. Why am I hearing myself? Similar to the games you played, Fallout and Starfield. Alright. Alright. I do want the deluxe edition though. Alright. This is I'm overwhelmed, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think they would have a separate version with the DLC. It's like the deluxe edition has armors and weapons and things, and the digital art book and includes Shivering Isles and Knights of Nine. Additional downloadable content, the base game included. Read under the picture. What picture? Unique digital octopus Meryl's Dagon armors. Is it Dagon or Dagon? Dagon. Shivering Isles. I'm too excited. What's reading? Additional downloadable content. Fighter Stronghold expansion, Spelltome Treasures, Vile, Mehrunes Razor, Thieves Den, Business Tower, Orrery, and Horsepack Armor. Oh.
Horse armor.
Horse armor! Alright. People are talking to me on Discord and I'm like, I'm live, I have my chat, folks. If you want to talk to me, come to the stream. My cheeks are so hot. What is Todd doing to me again? Oh, yes, let's go, download stream. Oh, okay, goodness. I need to sit down, too much excited.
Wow. What?
Okay, hold.
We just witnessed the worst kept secret ever.
Worst kept secret ever.
Probably. But you just witnessed the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered Direct. That is coming to you today. Maybe even now. I don't know. We'll have to check after this stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joined by the wonderful, talented, incredible Wes.
He's looking around.
You.
Howdy, Wes.
And Wes, who do you have here with you?
This is Finn. Oh, yes, he knows his name now. Hello there, Finn. How are you? I mean, for the sake of this, we can call
Okay,
him
gonna go buy the game. Hold on.
but,
Listen to these guys.
He's a sweetie pie, and he wanted to get his time, Mr. DeMille.
That makes sense. I wouldn't. If I had a new puppy, I would totally bring that puppy with me everywhere.
I take him everywhere. You ever heard the Harry Nelson's puppy song?
No.
He's like, I take my puppy everywhere. Da-da-da-da.
Well, for you, those of you joining us, either new or from the direct, we're going to be sharing some gameplay of Wes's old stomping grounds, but newer now with the remastered version.
I can't wait.
So, Wes, for those that do not know you, first, shame on you if you don't. But if you don't, why don't you tell our friends here what role you have done in Oblivion?
In Oblivion, you're going to probably bring some memes back to life.
Can't wait.
So if like you walk out of someplace with a fork, I would be there going, "Hold, criminal scum! Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pay with your blood." That's a lovely one. The
That's very
Imperial Guard
aggressive.
song is out there now, and all sorts of things that people had fun with. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness.
Hey,
service.
cheese for
And I
everyone.
love this because I'll never be able to order a cheese pizza again because people use the soundboard and they call the pizza shops and they're saying,
the game is 118.
You want a cheese pizza? I want cheese for everyone. How many would that be, sir? And so I can't call anywhere as Sheogorath to order a pizza because I'll never get it, or I'll get it with a lot of
I mean,
spit.
honestly, you're doing everybody a favor if you do. So.
Yeah,
I mean, in your shirt, it's totally
100
theme today as well.
119 gigabytes.
Shirt I've got, and of course there's where is it? My Dark Brotherhood pin here. Lucian Lechance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child of Sithis. I don't spread rumors, dear child.
Ooh, sorry.
I create them. So,
Look at his hat. His hat has little Dark Brotherhood pins on it.
Oblivion to me was, I mean, I've loved all the games. I loved Morrowind. Yes, we've been expecting you.
Hey, Green Recon.
I love Skyrim, which is fantastic, but Oblivion to me was where I came out to play, and it was the original. All the races had the same voices. Oh man, there's so much crossbreeding amongst the Imperial Guard, you know. you know, mom, dad, the family is very confusing. But
It's a lot of love.
I know, but I just absolutely loved that game, and
Hopefully, we'll have
as
mods.
other games came along, and then you got to see Skyrim with its 10th anniversary edition, and when I first put that on the Xbox Series X, oh my God, the visuals to me were just, I was blown away.
Let's go.
And to make Oblivion now have that kind of feel, that kind of look, the gameplay, the graphics, I mean, if I walk up to a lady in the middle of one of the towns and tap her on the shoulder and she turns around and does not look like Terry Jones in drag
There we go.
from Monty Python, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I mean, I love the game. So now people are going to get a chance to see it with brand new eyes. And for people who've only ever played Skyrim, this is
There's a cheese neon sign on the background.
This is a predecessor, so it's taking people back.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And this is the mouth to the Shivering Isles. Look at the difference, the graphics, how sumptuous it is, the detail on this. Not just on the backgrounds, not just every leaf on a tree, but looking at the clothing, at the uniforms that they're wearing. I mean, he's wearing leather, and he's wearing some fur, and you're seeing all the details on every little thing. This guard right here, this guard, people are like, that's so effective. He seems to have this cold out there in the middle of this island where the winds are whipping around, and I had a cold. I was really, really sick that day. But
you didn't have to go that hard into the role, Wes.
I know, I'm method, so method. But look at that. Now, there's the inside. What's going to happen? Oh, look at the screens. Even the screens, the loading screens look so much sweeter and more detailed. And there he is, Haskell.
Look at his canines.
Sitting there all bald and boring. Haskell, your room's very dark, just like your personality. Hurry up and talk. Oh, look at the detail on Haskell. You can really see what living with Shea Gorth has done to him. He looks like Marley's ghost there.
Okay.
This is the first time you're seeing the remastered,
This is the first time I've seen any of this.
Oh.
And, the detail
Finn, look at Finn sleeping in his lap.
He just looks so weary.
Oh, poor Haskell.
Well, it's been almost 20 years, so we've had a lot of ability for technical advancements from there. So
yes, and imagine
and age, I guess.
20 years in the service of Shea Gorth is going to age anybody.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I like his puffy sleeves there. That's little Seinfeld puffy sleeves.
Oh, goodness.
What would you say your favorite role has been for Oblivion, or which character do you feel like you gravitated the most towards?
Well, that's the thing. People ask me all the time, who's your favorite character to play this? And that's a Sophie's choice. Because you bring yourself to every role you do. You got to bring, these are all like my children. So, I mean, I love Lucian. I love Shea Gorth. I love them all for very different reasons. I remember working with Mark.
Why isn't it uploading?
For this game, and we're doing the same Imperial Guard voice, even the Gray Fox, like capital, but he's still very much the Imperial. But then he gets to Lucy, and he goes,
Sorry, this is in Haskell's face.
A little darker, a little more macabre. So I think about it for a second, and I start going into this thing.
There we go.
In my mind, you try to get an image of
Mm-hmm.
and for me, he was
29%.
and gaunt and bent and just insidious.
I should have made a bigger pot of coffee.
When you get a breakdown of a character,
and sometimes I take time. Shea was a different thing, but with Lucian,
Finn.
I had a come here, Bubby. It's okay.
Finn.
Lucian, the image I had in my mind as I portrayed him at first was completely different from the image of what he ended up looking like. you know, he ended up looking. They made him this gorgeous guy, you know, and when we're looking at him, going, "Oh my God, he's gorgeous! And he has a heart of darkness, the perfect man."
So
for
the
it was so much fun to do. And people say, "Do you know what happened to him?" Spoilers. You just finish your lines. So when I'm playing the game and I get to that point in the game,
this one is, I believe, it's 6 deciliters, so 20 ounces, I think.
Oh, look at this, the butterflies.
That looks amazing.
The breakaway into the Shivering Isles and the butterflies.
That's so cool. So, I guess stream is going to be spoilers if you've never played Oblivion. I've never played Oblivion much, apart from the story.
Look at that. Through the fringe of madness. Yeah, with Sheogorath, I had about a week to prepare, and I was told we want something a little more stand-up, but we want him to feel dangerous but funny.
Yes. Spoilers for a 20-year-old game. So if you don't want to see what happens in Oblivion, I guess you can go away. Stream is spoiler alerts. Oblivion spoilers coming ahead. If you want to stay and look how the game plays with me, that would be awesome. You can stay a while and listen. I've been playing Diablo 2 lately, so what is it? Remaster, reforged? Diablo 2? Reforged? Resurrected, that's right. So stay a while and listen. Spoilers! Uriel dies?
Oh, yes.
But I thought
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to these guys.
He can be my spirit animal. But it didn't seem, it felt too, he's not Scottish. And I thought, well, I've got this.
Look at the sprint. The sprinting animation is so cool.
Down at DC, his name was Tom Stack, and Tom he's from Cork, Ireland, and so there's this Irish accent, and I thought, what if because he's got mania and dementia, this character can go between an accent fluidly. Like, you think he might be Irish. Then maybe he's
Thanks, guys, for hanging out. It was so exciting to share this reveal with you guys. So fantastic.
There are a few moments where it drops completely. Why? Because everything else is an affectation. He does.
Oh, no. Don't go there. Don't go. No, hold on.
So, like the brain pie
Sorry.
line, where you'll hear all three separate things. And he's like, and he starts wondering what you're like, perhaps brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
That adds an extra layer of terror to
And you just don't know where he's going to land with some of these things. Whether it's friendly, whether it's deadly, whether it's over the top, whether he's crazy mad.
So,
I just had to
Munchkin Jessie, who I often raid, who plays Bethesda games, she said she was going to cry if this was a thing. So I went to her stream to see what she's doing, and she actually looks like she's going to cry.
It threw him off a little at first, and then the more he listened to it,
Spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and I must play mod slowly to not turn back to my third floor. Oh. Sorry, wife. Sorry, spouses of all ranges and ages. A lot of you are going to lose your significant others for a while.
And the Rubik's Cube of their personality and the whole thing.
And I imagine, though, that those characters designed by somebody else that you get to.
He's going to want to see, or he's going to play it on my Steam family share.
Well, you have to bring a sense of life to it. Whereas when someone is writing it,
I hope it's moddable. I guess we'll have to see.
But you don't know their experience, but you know the circumstances of the character, and you can build something upon the character, and then, live in that space, become.
I have so many tabs open right now. It's wild. Put that over there.
Oh, no. There are some days. The one I don't.
I like how the NPCs still look goofy. Some of the NPCs still look goofy. It's got that Oblivion goofy face vibe. You're seeing ESP files in the download? Yeah, I was gonna check. Because sometimes Steam just downloads the files before it does the thing. So you might get like a data folder. Where did I install it? Games, Steam
You look at
apps,
Hermaeus
comment.
More and you're like, a million eyeballs and a million tentacles.
Oblivion
What
Remastered.
does that sound
The folder is empty.
And you know,
I will
worked with,
check once it's downloaded.
DB Cooper is the director for the ESO, and we had to do some adaptation because he was very slow and ponderous in some of the earlier games.
I think it's not going live in some regions.
And lisps and clicks. And
Yeah,
all this.
case not being able to access it. That's wild.
I adapted it but kept it the same as well. And the explanation that I come up with, why does he sound a little bit different? Where on Hermaeus Mora do you see a mouth?
I don't even want to know where the mouth is, honestly.
I know. I think you're hearing him telepathically.
Yeah, see, are you still downloading it, Refugee? Because sometimes it downloads the thing and then suddenly you have all the fights when it unpacks it. I'm gonna go to Nightbot and...
To hear than another character would have.
Where's Nightbot?
Some people would have a less sensory perception, and so it might be a little more muddled. It might be a little more clicky. It might be a little draggy.
The last time I streamed was for International Women's Day, so...
Sensory perception of their voice is. However, if you're a little stronger and you've got a little bit more going for you in that regard, suddenly it's a little clearer. It's like the difference between the Beatles listening to Helter Skelter on vinyl, then later on CD. Oh, it's so much clearer. Manson was like,
there we go. Now it should be done with the International Women's Day thing.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's there.
Yeah, Finland has some really finicky laws. Some of them.
I love doing it. I love doing it.
And I know you don't have necessarily a favorite character because they are your children, but do you have a favorite line that you've done, or at least like maybe a handful of ones?
I do love the line where, you know, Lucy and LeChance does say, "I don't spread rumors, dear child. I create them." And the only thing that bugs me is when Knights of the Nine came in.
There we go. I can zoom into my face.
I heard there's a prophet down by the... No,
So you don't have to look at all the stuff.
No, Lucian,
there we go.
Come on, man.
More of my face, less of my surroundings.
I do love some of those lines. The cheese line really took off. I mean...
See, I've never played Oblivion much.
I know. Look at that. Cheese for everyone. It was just a couple of lines in the middle of Oblivion, and it took off and had a life of its own.
I mean, who doesn't love cheese? Though,
Everybody loves cheese.
If somebody said it to me, I'd be really happy.
Yeah. I went to Amsterdam
Being
with the
precious.
ESO crew, and went to the cheese shop, bought a bunch
Oh,
of cheese,
goodness.
took a picture out there, and everybody was just like, "Well, there he is in his natural habitat, cheese." And there wasn't enough for everyone. Sorry.
That would have been a lot.
Okay, we're at 63%.
We had to ransack the whole shop.
You got to go through customs.
Oblivion was your first Elder Scrolls game?
How much cheese?
My first Bethesda game was Fallout 3, and I was like obsessed with it. I played it like on PlayStation for like 500 hours. I think my first save game was. And then I tried Oblivion, and it didn't have guns, and it had magic, and it was weird. I used to only play like shooter games. I hadn't played many games without guns, so Oblivion was like weird to me. So I never really.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So you get Knights
So
of the Nine.
I haven't tried it, but Skyrim hooked me completely.
I was Pelennel. But you know, it's one of the ones that people don't think about. What's the guy's name? Begins with a U.
There's the dialogue, by the way, on there.
You get the staff.
If you wanted to see the dialogue, how it was,
from him later.
you can see the dialogue thing.
Friends off camera.
I forgot that I'd done the character.
Really?
And I'm playing.
I guess when you do so
game.
many, it probably is just like kind of blurs together unless it's something like really big, right?
Some of them really stand out. They're
Okay, I'm going to be playing this so much. I can't believe that they release Oblivion Remastered on the week when I'm supposed to go to Germany. We're leaving on Thursday.
The suicidal guy.
I won't have time to play. Can we cancel the trip?
All fun roles to play.
Yeah, no, we're not going. Fuck Germany. We're just going to play Oblivion for the rest of the week.
Kill him, and he's like, "What are you doing?" But all the voices in this are the same, so we get to hear this fella right here, yeah?
Yep.
Craig
What is my-
is the adoring fan.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
take a Snapchat. Hold on. We're still waiting.
I swear. I mean, not yet anyway.
Look
but
at that. Like,
should I?
Yeah, in tribute to Craig.
How do I look?
Lovely. It's lovely.
My sword.
Oh,
rock star.
That's amazing.
This on the whole time. Man, you got through that lockpick quick. I remember we did an Oblivion stream.
That's a little different,
couple
isn't
years
it?
ago, and it was like.
Oh, it's amazing.
My friend tried to do the lockpick.
It's on weekend. We are arriving Thursday evening to Munich, and then Friday we don't know what we're gonna do. Probably just walk around, and then on Saturday we're gonna meet up with Veda and Vanya and other people who are there, like Green Foxhole and who's coming. So Saturday is just hanging out, really.
All right.
And then Sunday we fly back.
You know.
Lockpick, the live stream.
So can you tell us anything about your first interaction with Bethesda Game Studios, like how you started with the
Oh,
team?
I'm interested in this.
My first game was Morrowind, and I went. We were recording at a place called Absolute Pitch in D.C. A fellow by the name of Chip Ellinghouse was recording us, but my director was Todd Howard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we sat there and went through all the different characters, the Bretons and different Daedric gods and some orcs and all sorts of things. We were having a good time. I do remember going down to Oblivion and getting taking a break and getting a chocolate croissant and just chatting, walking. And the thing is, Todd's always been very passionate about these games, you know. That's the thing that people don't. I don't think.
I wonder what it's censoring. Steam is. What is it censoring? It's only. Clearly, a lot has been moved to the US side of things.
Type games, the board games, things of that sort, and to bring the spirit of those into these worlds. And you know, Morrowind was kind of a real departure for the Elder Scrolls, which had been.
Internet's making the stream unwatchable. Oh, thanks for hanging out.
That was a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, and,
it's retro.
yeah, and the voice acting was very sparse then. It wasn't even that much more in Morrowind, but what was there was really fun and really good to do. And
everyone's sending me messages left and right. Everyone's going crazy.
700 hours in, you know how it goes. You think I'm going to play for half an hour before bed, and the next thing you know, birds are chirping outside.
Oh, someone's already preloading shaders.
And you go to sleep and dream in that world. Which was interesting because I had not had the experience of I've done some games.
Oh, okay. Well, that was it for now.
I think in Unreal 2,
where are we? 88%. We're almost done.
Dying in 500 different ways.
Oh my gosh.
I was basically the equivalent of a Wilhelm scream. And this one I really wanted to play.
Yeah, it's censoring something, so if it's a link.
In that world. And when I started voicing Oblivion, I knew where to close my eyes and see the world around me.
I've already almost drank all my coffee.
I didn't see any silt striders, and there were no boots that would help me fly from one end to the other. Thank God there were no cliff racers.
You mean you don't want to hear the screaming sounds of the cliff racer?
Biggest tips.
Close your eyes and try to sleep.
I got some real Samuel L. Jackson choice quotes in on those cliff racers along the way.
92%.
But I saw that world, and I lived in that world because I lived in the world when I was playing the game, and I discovered something. The more you play the games, the more immersive your performance can become, because you know the world not like everybody else is going to know it. The games become like almost virtual reality. You're sucked into them. These worlds become sometimes even more real than your own world. I was able to take
okay, where is everything? Discord, a million messages.
Let's go less what you were doing with the Bretons. I want you just to give me, you know, these guys are full of testosterone. And we found the voice that we
Someone's trying to talk about 76. That's so cute.
But then I started doing some of the other characters around it. I'm really proud that Lucien Lachance was one of the first voices that ever broke through the voice class system in Elder Scrolls. And by the time Shivering Isles came around, we had a bunch of different voices suddenly. It really changed things a lot. Watching it grow and doing these things and to be able to perform alongside folks like Linda Carter, who's been in these, you know.
Saying that the plugins are much smaller, so a lot has been moved to the US side of things, but the assets are still in BSA. Yeah, we'll dive into it. Wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Big at the time. We went on like this one cruise ship on the Potomac where they had dinner.
Add to favorites.
And we're all out there and hanging out and eating dinner, going up top.
Achievement 60. I'm sorry, Wes, but we have a situation. I will listen to this stream later and listen to you properly once I'm not talking with everyone. Say bye to Wes and Finn, everyone. We're gonna go into this guy here and watch about 20 minutes when the shaders are preloading. While it's preloading, I'm gonna go here and check. So we have the X file, we have the remastered and the engine folder. By Bethesda, by Bethesda. Binaries, content, extras, plugins, marketplace, what? DLS Streamline, Dunnolol, programs, Oblivion Remastered, content, no data folder, buys is something, dev, Oblivion data folder found, Oblivion Remastered content, dev, obv data. Here we have Ultra Deluxe BSA, Ultra ESP main, Battlehorn Castle, Thieves Den, Shivering Isles. I am opening it in Bethesda Archive. Archive extractor. Let's see. We're modding Oblivion. Do I put that on the modding Oblivion remaster? There we go. Done. I'm now. Well, you remember me from Diablo 3 more than 10 years ago. Nice. Welcome.
World first.
World first. Oblivion mod coming. You saw it here first, guys. Trees. All the stuff is here. All the stuff is here in the BSA. I can view it. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot and add it to all the friends because everyone's asking. Oh, never mind. Everyone's already going through the files. I'm not the first. I mean, I don't know if it's probably doing something. I think it crashed in the background when I jumped off of it.
World first.
World first. Oblivion crash. Oh goodness, I'm gonna start it again. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll wait for the shaders instead of poking around the files. It's not windowed. It's not full screen window. It crashed again. Hold your. So, Bethesda Archive Extractor can open the Oblivion files that are found here. I will look at them now because I'm just curious. Is this what Nivscope's gonna say? I can open these files in Nivscope. What the fuck, guys? These are the old ones. These had to be the old ones. These are like 5 polygons. I'm trying to see if there's like data. How do I check in Nifscope if this data is for Gamebryo file format? These have to be the old files. Hold on. Options, resources, add folder. Go. Where are we? Fallout? No. Starfield? Yes. Steam apps common. Oblivion Remastered. Where was it? Remastered content dev. Oblivion data. Select folder. Apply. Do the thing. No. Okay. I don't think Nifscope's gonna figure out that new path. Archives. Add archives. All the things. Apply. We found the original ones. Amazing. I am digging into the files that I just downloaded on Steam, Mycoblade, to check what we can mod in the in the Oblivion Remastered. But this very much does not look like remastered armor. So I think I found the old files somehow. I was able to open these BSAs and these things, but they seem to contain all the old files. Architecture, anvil. Oh, anvil house interior, exterior. I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. I crashed the game 2 times, being too excited. Yeah, these are the old files. I was like, yeah, we can open the new files, but no. I'm just gonna leave those there and see if I can just not touch anything. It's killing me. I broke it. It won't launch. It won't launch because I made it crash during the shader drawing, so now it's like derp. Sad fucking day. They're in a .pat file as per usual with okay, cool. Well, I'm sure someone will figure it out soon. I just want to play the game, to be honest. I wonder. That would be a smooth move from them. I'm gonna put some music on so we don't have to listen to me chattering. Thanks for hanging out, Ace. So it's these files. This file is pretty beefy. Verifying integrity of files, 23%. Shader loading screen. Let's go. I have so much to do. I don't have time to mod Oblivion. We got the you got Ultra, you got the 21:9 ratio videos, so support for ultra wide. What else? This music. 46%. I should have stayed and watched The Thing. The Thing?
As you do.
As one does, yeah. And it was so fun, and getting a chance to see and talk with Linda Carter, who it turns out is also a huge Washington Capitals fan.
Also,
Yeah, and that the Capitals stuff came into play because when I started doing
I love his
content,
t-shirt.
I'd been doing the Capitals for about, I guess we started recording this, what, in 2003? So I'd been the arena announcer for about 3 years. And I was learning who I was and doing things. And I asked Mark, how do you want to do the arena announcer?
I didn't even get into the game. I already broke it. Classic.
On steroids, because these are gladiators. Okay. So I brought that oomph. I unleashed
From the diaphragm.
fury. Yeah. You know, good people of the city of Cyrodiil, welcome to the arena. And I started taking some of that I did with Oblivion and bringing it to the Capitals. And the two of them began to...
I want to catch up to all the Discord chatter and all the circles, because I am in so many Bethesda circles, you know? Oh.
Classic. You're just a rebel punk is what you are. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. So I'm a rebel punk, but I'm out there unleashing fury. I'm a fan with a microphone, and I'm going nuts. And a lot of the development...
I wonder if old plugins could be somehow...
What's really weird is that I've been doing that now for 25 years for the Capitals. And in that time, as other people retired... And
Oh, now you can see what I watch on YouTube.
all the
Grinch.
people were out there saying, you're not old school, you're not traditional, started replacing the old school and traditional guys with people who sounded like me. And were doing the things I did.
Where's
So
the
25
sim?
years later, guess what?
Oh.
Old school. Doing what I did when I was a young punk. So, you know, thank you, Oblivion. Thank you, Mark, for helping change
Oh,
how I
goodness.
do things, you know, and that's the thing.
95%.
This period of time that we've done these games, over this period of time that we've worked with all these different characters, I'm constantly...
You hope Clavica's is still voiced by Todd Howard? Oh, that would be amazing.
Constantly grateful for the opportunity to bring...
I can't believe we don't have any cats on
characters to
stream.
life, like Johannes Verlaine in The Gold Road, where
Ugh.
it was very emotional. It was a very emotional piece, and I was able to... As a parent, everybody has regrets, you know? No matter how good a job you've done, you have regrets.
There we go. Successfully validated. Let's try again. Thank you, Wes. We're gonna try again. Now, don't touch it. Let it cook. Oh, I'm only 10 followers away from 9,000 followers. Cool. What is it crashing on startup? Why? Fucking Adobe. It launched. It launched already and now it's not launching. I don't deal with this well. Well, that's gonna be fantastic. If I update my graphics drivers now, it will kill the stream. No, it launched. The game launched. I broke it. The game was compiling shaders, and I jumped out of it. And after that, it's borked. I can't believe I did that. That's so stupid. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to do. Playtime 1 minute. Fantastic. I'm gonna play the old Oblivion. 6 gigas. Not even 6 gigabytes. One friend. Only one friend is playing right now. Imagine being that guy who breaks Oblivion before he even gets to play. Is there like a shader cache file for Unreal games that you can like dump? Cool. Yeah, we'll see if he uses the come on, do the thing. There you go. There's definitely some dumps here. No idea what that did. Alter was probably the code name for the project. Okay. I don't have the latest, but I don't want to. Oh, sneaky Bethesda changed their server icon on Discord. I was like, where is the Bethesda server? Did they add an Oblivion channel yet? Yes, they did. Oh, there isn't anything that I could like. I'm gonna delete this whole folder. I deleted the whole folder in my documents. Oh, well, that was fucking it. Now we're gonna wait for somehow something got corrupted in if oh for fuck's sake. Is anyone able to play this game yet? Well, I would appreciate if no one goes anywhere. I'm gonna need to... It's not the graphics... It could be the graphics drivers. I don't know. I just updated them. But I didn't update them a week ago when the new one came out. But it's gonna kill the stream when I do that. So I appreciate if you guys wait. The stream is going to die. And then I'm gonna be back once it's updated. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna install the new drivers. Clearly it's crashing at... shader building, so it's the only thing I know that I can still try. I don't know. I'm annoyed, not at the game, but just at not being able to run it because that's such a stupid place to crash, like building the shaders. It's gonna nuke all my stuff. At worst, it's gonna ask me to restart my system. Can't wait to poke around more on this though. Now we just need Morrowind Remastered, right? Oblivion Remastered doesn't have official mod support. Oh, goodness.